Hello, welcome to the Soulprint Pick Your Crystal Weekly Reading for December 18th through the 24th. So, I want to just take a moment to thank all of you for your support, your kind comments, all of it has been so wonderful, and I very, very much appreciate it. I want to wish each of you a very Merry Christmas, a happy holiday season, and to let you know that you, each and every one of you, are appreciated, and I'm wishing you all the very, very best that the season holds. All right, so I got a couple of cool crystals here today. I really like this one. It's actually a caramel and a kind of a beige and kind of a brown. It's just a really cool. It's just got some really, really nice markings on it. We're going to call that one brown. A citrine. Okay, lovely little citrine there. And this one's cool because it's literally in the shape of a square, a cube. And this one is green. Okay, so there you have your choices. Take a moment, see which 1, 2, or 3 card piles resonate with you. Perhaps it's more than one. And let's get started. All right, so here we go. Page of Pentacles, King of Wands, the Lovers, and the Three of Cups. So this grouping of cards are sort of talking about almost like a progression or a story. The Page of Pentacles very often typically will bring you good news. Sometimes it can be work related or related to finances, perhaps something you've been waiting to receive, but there's definitely an energy of news that's coming in for you. Because it's followed by the King of Wands, it almost adds a little bit more energy to the idea of perhaps it might be business related or some sort of a new venture. It doesn't need to be. This can absolutely be personal. You could be receiving good news that somebody who has, King of Wand energies, which is, entrepreneurial, dynamic, kind of go getter, fiery energy. Absolutely. Um, perhaps you've heard that they're going to be able to come and spend some time with you. The Lovers is about partnerships, and whether it is a soulmate partnership, whether it is a business partnership or a friendship. Um, Again, it seems to be talking about almost like a coming together of energies or people. And the Three of Cups is lovely, right? Because this is about support, friendship, celebration, people coming together, having good reason to celebrate, being happy, full of joy, and full of support. So these cards are really lovely. I mean, honestly, for the week before Christmas, these are really, really nice because it does talk about some good news coming in, perhaps a visitation or news coming from, somebody who has a lot of energy and a lot of vitality and is sort of, you know, um, out there and ambitious and doing what needs to be done. I like the Lover's card representing not only perhaps a new relationship or a perhaps a celebration an existing relationship, but it also talks to me about partnerships or two people coming together, who maybe you haven't seen each other for a long time, and there's just that feeling of, oh, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad we have the chance to catch up. That kind of energy. And the Three of Cups, as I said, it's a perfect energy for, as we move into the holiday season, because it is that energy of, just support and good news and happiness, achievement. Um, and it can it can represent um weddings, good news, anniversaries, that kind of thing. So the levers for some of you may be literal. There may be an announcement of an engagement, or some other major life event, but either way, this is a really nice sort of grouping of energies to have as we go into this week. All right, and let's look at the citrine. Here we go. What do we have here? Five of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Magician. All right. So, the Five of Wands is a card about kind of tension, petty bickering, people just being cranky. Um, it's a card of just sort of like, conflict and quarreling and competition, but it's not um, harsh. It's not, fighting and violence. It sort of reminds me of exactly the kind of energy you might get going into the holiday season. This family comes together, people are pushing your buttons and yanking your chains. Perhaps there is, some sort of a little bit of a competition, maybe between family members, a feeling that you're not being heard, and you really feel like you have to almost make a little bit of a scene to be heard. That's the kind of energy that's around this. And honestly, given the time of year it is, I can't imagine any grouping or gathering to not have at least some of that energy, okay? Um, and then along comes um, the Knight of Pentacles. And one of the things that the Knight of Pentacles is sort of known for is kind of an eventual good outcome. It brings news. This is movement forward in a way that is um, connecting to or pertaining to pentacles. So, you know, assets, money, possessions, health sometimes. But there's definitely a feeling that whatever this kind of nonsense is that's going on, it's going to give way to just a happier, a more successful situation. All right. So this is a nice energy for this week, even though it starts off with the Five of Wands. It just feels like you can't have a holiday without some Five of Wands energy, for goodness sakes. Three of Pentacles. I really like this because the Three of Pentacles is people coming together who are skilled, who know what they're doing, who fit together. Um, it's about friendship and camaraderie. It's about, feeling like you're kind of with your tribe. You have your tribe around you, you have your family around you, your friends, whatever it is. There is that energy of a coming together of sort of like minds, really just looking for some peace and some harmony, sit back, have a drink, sing some carols, whatever it is. There's just that real feeling of a unity and togetherness. And I love that the magician is here because the magician is sort of asking you to remember that, there's magic, there's power in gathering with friends. There is magic and power in, celebrations. It is, the magician is sort of wanting you to remember to look for the magic. And when you look for it, you tend to find it. And this is sort of this really nice sort of pre-holiday maybe feel. This could be a week of Christmas parties or get-togethers, that kind of energy. But it's a very nice energy. It's a blending of people coming together. There being good energy, good times, happiness, and you're being reminded to simply watch out for the magic that happens when you have groups of people, friends, family, who love each other and really enjoy getting together and celebrating the holidays or an occasion together. Really nice energy as you lead into that, you know, week that just, Christmas Eve is just Saturday, right? So this is sort of that week before Christmas, if you're celebrating it. It's that kind of, just kind of a coming together energy. All right, we have the King of Cups for this green crystal. We have the Hangman, the Fool, and the Four of Wands. All right. So the King of Cups energy, I mean, that is that warm, thoughtful, caring. It's a nurturing kind of energy. It's somebody who is really mindful of other people's emotions, is mindful of bringing out the best in everybody, making everybody feel comfortable. And again, this is a lovely energy for this particular week of the year. And I love the Hangman and the Fool side by side. This is awesome, right? Because the Hangman is a little bit about sacrificing, seeing things from a different perspective. It can be about, just feeling like you've been held in place, but through the process of being held in place, you have been able to see a situation or a person, whatever, from a slightly different perspective. Perhaps you have simply gained more clarity or understanding. So very much that King of Cups energy is connecting with that Hangman energy and that sort of nurturing, loving energy of it's time now to move forward. And you're going to move forward with a bang. You've got the Fool. This is that brand new energy. It's that new beginning energy. It's new starts. Sometimes it's about taking a bit of a risk or taking a chance, but it's definitely energy connecting to a new beginning, just sort of almost, throwing caution to the wind a little bit and just saying, you know what, let's do this. Let's, maybe you're invited to some kind of a party or a gathering and, you've kind of shied away from that, whether because, you had other obligations or whether you were just in a place where you were really not feeling sociable. And maybe you decide, you know what, it's just time to jump in with both feet. I think I'm going to go to that holiday party, or I think I'm going to reach out to those people I haven't talked to in a while. And the Four of Wands is just lovely, right? Because that Four of Wands is that coming together of community, of friends, of family. It is about, it's a card of celebration, of happiness. And so this is really nice energy for this week. It really feels almost a little bit like a coming out and coming out with the intention of bringing a higher vibrational energy, more happiness, more giving, more love into your immediate vicinity, and really being able to share that with other people. This is really, really nice energy. Whatever this is, it sounds like ultimately it's sort of a new beginning from a period of quiet. Um, and it's definitely a cause for celebration or happiness or a coming together. Fabulous, fabulous cards. Okay, so as you move into the energy of December 18th through 24th, it is probably a very busy week for most of you. Again, I wish you a happy Christmas, a happy holidays in whatever way and means you wish to celebrate. May the joys of the season shower you with blessings.